Whoa. Like, whoa, dude.
That GIF was really cool.
Yeah, it was, bruh. I don't know what it's from, though.
We should find out.
Are you ready, son bro, to ride the Nash?
The Nash?
Yeah, just ride that Nash, man.
Nashville?
I don't know what it means. I just say it, bruh. Where's that GIF? Alright, let's just click on it real quick. Alright. Down.
Looking on GIFs, that's what riding the Nash means.
Probably. Oh god, am I going into a porn ad? Get out of here. I don't know what website I'm on, but collection of magical hot GIF. Yeah, okay, hold on. This literally says collection magical hot GIF. In verbatim. Sick.
I mean yeah. It was a magical and hot GIF. I'll say that.
I did search for magic. Flip Flappers, the psychedelic anime of 2016. I guess it's just called Flip Flappers. No, I don't want to click on that. What is this? What am I getting into? No, get out of here.
I'm still getting packet loss. I'm gonna try swapping the internet again. BRB!
Flip Flappers. Cool. Flip Flappers. Is my chatbot not up? Chatbot, dude. Bruh. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a. Bip-a-dip-a-dip-a-boo. Alright, there we go. There we got a chatbot up and running.
I'm back. It's cool animations. Badass magic girl.
Yeah, I just brought up the Flip Flappers and it looks cute. I wonder what... I really hope they're badass. It's like a Magic Girl anime, but if it's gonna be that badass, hell yeah, I'll watch it. Well,
Flip Flappers?
yeah.
That's actually what it's called?
Yeah. How many episodes are we looking at? 13? Yeah, I can watch 13 episodes. Sick. Alright, where's my live screen again? Boom.
Oh, they almost kissed, but then you pushed her away.
Oh, I got the BKR limited player banner.
Oh shit, there's the GIF right there. Right in the trailer.
God, I don't want any of these fucking rewards.
So there's gonna be an Avengers video game?
Yeah. Yeah, there is. It's just Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That's a popular Marvel game.
I know about the mobile game.
No, it's like a beat 'em up thing. The third installment.
Marvel's Avengers cinematic trailer.
Wait, it's a different from the Ultimate Alliance, or maybe they renamed it.
This does not look like the Ultimate Alliance thing,
Really?
but it's a cinematic trailer, so I mean it could be. It's developed by Crystal Dynamics. It's hard to say anything about it because it's just, you know, a cutscene. I gotta get your chat up.
Oh. Maybe it's a different thing. Maybe it's a different thing. Alright. Yeah, they were just showing it off when I... So I have a guy on my friends list called Chest Flattener, and another one called Wizard Lizard in a Blizzard. And they're both online playing with each other right now, so I'm not really sure which one's Justin.
A chest flattener's gotta be Justin.
But then who's Wizard Lizard in a Blizzard?
Someone Justin knows and plays Rocket League with.
Maybe
Something
he's...
like this.
Maybe it's both of his accounts and he's playing with himself.
Ooh. I've heard Justin plays with himself, yeah.
I've done it. Ghost Hunt.
You played with him?
I've played,
Himself?
I played with him himself. You want to try out that Ghost Hunt? Use your car's proton pack to ensnare the ball and carry it to the opposing team's containment zone.
Not right now. Right now, I just want to get some cassettes. That can be our rumble.
It sounds like a neat game mode, but I don't know how I feel about it. A little scared, a little skeptical.
Yeah, reserving judgment until it gets here.
Oh man. What's up, man? How goes it?
I've been trying to catch up on the E3 stuff. I think I'm pretty well caught up now.
I'm not. I was really busy at work today. I had the chance.
There was a trailer for a game, Surge 2, that looked kind of neat. So I checked out some reviews for the first one. A game that I had my eye on but like forgot about.
Really?
And because you have like an exosuit and you chop up, you like dismember the enemies. You dismember the bad guys and take their parts and put them on your exosuit. And I was like, fuck yeah, that sounds cool. And then I just didn't know it released until I saw Surge 2, the trailer. I was like, oh shit. It's made by the guys that did Lords of the Fallen, which was that knockoff Dark Souls game. It wasn't as good.
I remember that
But
one.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. I played a little bit of it. So yeah, it's got a similar mechanic, the corpse run mechanic going on like a Dark Souls game. But yeah, I like the idea of having cool weapons and an exosuit and beating guys up. So I might try the first game. It's on like $30. I might try that out. I also saw the that roller derby game, the new Rocket League.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't say I expect it to be as good as Rocket League, but I do expect that I would probably have fun playing it. Like, it doesn't need to be as good as Rocket League to be a successful game.
Yeah.
In my book. And what was really cool is they were like, you can play it right now. I was like, oh shit. Like, you just try out the demo right away. I went and downloaded it, and it couldn't find a match for me. And there's no like training. I was like, what? How can you not have like a practice mode? Like, let me learn the controls and shit. But you know, the game's not done yet, so I guess they haven't built a practice mode yet.
I feel teammate has missed the ball like 90% of the time. Like he just did it again, and he ran into me, and I still hit the ball. For fuck's sake. I saw only a picture of the roller derby thing. And then he gets a good pass. Like he's been like very.
Yeah, he's set me up twice now.
Very flip-floppy.
But that's been about his entire contribution. 2 good passes.
Yeah, I've been coding all day at work, and that customer issue came up again where it wasn't fixed. So I just looked at it and said, well, how about this? How about I just delete a giant section of code, and the customer can just run it with that section of code missing. Done.
Because that fixed the issue?
Yeah.
Deleting the code?
Yeah, well, it's just code that detects whether or not it's a appropriate system to update on. But you don't need that because the thing that actually does the installing. So my thing runs the installer. There's already an installer that handles the hard bits because we can't touch those bits. But my program's just a wrapper, and so even if it gets like mine's just more customer friendly when I give certain errors. You know, it won't just like spit out an error and be gibberish or nonsense or whatever. It'll be slightly more friendly to a consumer.
Oh, ran out of boost. God.
I had no boost. And so I was just like, well, I can just get rid of the check that checks for platforms just to get it to the customer, and then they can, they can enjoy it. And then, then I don't have to worry about it because I'm getting rid of that thing anyway. So that's what I told the guy. I was like, because what happens, like, I have to. It's batch. Let me tell you about batch.
You were complaining about that yesterday.
I was so pissed today, dude. After I found out, like the language difference, right? Is just like I detect whether or not the shell outputs echo is on, and that means the variable is empty. Well, it in French, it outputs echo French word. And it has an E with the accent on it. And for fuck's sake, I was like, fine, I'll just detect that French phrase instead of the English one and we'll send it to him. No. Let's do it so when I put in the French phrase to say, hey, does this thing equal it? The batch file gets the correct E with the accent from, like, the return, right? So the thing calls the variable, and then it returns that echo is on. So it gets the E with the accent. But then my code that says check for the E with the accent, it can't interpret that code.
Oh, God.
Makes no fucking sense. I was like, why would their system do this? Why would batch work like this? Yes, I can read correct characters, but when I put the characters into my code, I can't read that. That doesn't make any sense. And so then I went on the internet, it said, hey, do this thing, and it'll change the character interpretation. So it'll actually interpret it. I did it, and it changed to another garbage character. So I was like, you know what, fuck this.
Oh my God.
I'm done. I'm just gonna...
Can't have a bug if you delete the code that causes the bug. It's just gone.
Yeah, so I just said, fuck it, I'm deleting the whole section. And I gave it to the guy. I was like, there you go, I deleted it, and it works now. So he's like, well, if you're not gonna support... If the old tool is gonna be end of life, then whatever. Like, yep. I'm working right now, which my program's going real good.
Yeah, the hoverboard's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, the hoverboard's the only thing, especially just because it says hoverboard and it doesn't have a logo on it.
I mean, that's what it looked like in the movie. Because it was like the Fisher-Price, like the little girl's hoverboard.
Yeah.
You know, I would really like the ET one if it wasn't for ET going across.
Yeah.
I like just the moon.
Hopefully the pop culture one's going to be better, because that might be
Damn,
less...
300, you just get a level of XP.
For how much?
300.
I don't know if that's worth it, though. Because, like, I mean, it's faster than nothing. But, like,
I mean, if I don't give a shit about any of those items, I mean, I know you like to collect them, but
Yeah.
if I'm never gonna put those items on, I might as well just bump my rocket pass one level.
It takes so long, though. One match was 14.
Yeah.
I saw that there is a new Final Fantasy VII trailer with a release date.
Ooh, I didn't see the release date.
Oopsies.
I watched the trailer. Oh, there he is. He's big. Jeez. That's so big. He explodes into marshmallow. Marshmallow.
Oh, I'm really feeling it. It's Shulk again.
The game Final Fantasy VII, like, it looks really nice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's a game I would enjoy, but
Teammate.
visually it looks good. I really thought Teammate was coming in to hit that. I kind of stopped because like, there's no way he's not going to beat me to this. Oh, I'm on your right.
Oh, too much. Fuck.
Damn.
I was just like, oh, I'll pass it, and if it bounces off, Sombra will get it. No, it was way more. It sounds like a fun game to me.
Teammate, what the fuck are you doing?
It sounds like a fun game to me because it's an action RPG. What I like.
You heard anything about it being episodic still?
That's what people were saying, but I didn't watch today's little trailer thing, so I don't know if they said that or I didn't see it in the headline. I forgot it was even on.
I don't know if Watch Dogs will be a good game, but it is interesting that you just recruit people, like literally anyone. Like it's got to procedurally generate people and backstories and skills. I'm kind of interested on like a tech level. Like how good is that going to be? Like probably not very good. Like they're acting like it's going to be. Don't leave, teammate.
He has 12 points.
Like it's going to be this. Like every character, like maybe they're being bribed by someone, and you go and murder the person that's bribing them. So now they trust you, but then the person that was bribing them had family, and maybe their family is going to come after you for murdering the person. Oh, teammate. Oh, teammate.
That. Oh! Damn.
Oh, God. I baited that guy so hard.
It's the main thing is, yeah, get out of here, teammate. You can't. You weren't even. You were barely playing, dude. Oh yeah, he flew up the wall. Oh boy. That was very strange. The gameplay of Watch Dogs is really gonna have to woo me.
Yeah, I'm not convinced about Watch Dogs, but I do find it like interesting as a concept. The idea that like post-Brexit London is all fucked up.
Yeah.
And now you're building a resistance force to tear it all down. And there's permadeath. which we've said before, we don't like. But then again, if they're just dudes off the street,
if they're just kind of dudes, I don't really care that much. Especially if I could just like recruit again real quick.
yeah. Then there's kind of some pretty hilarious gameplay of like this old grandma like kicking ass,
Really?
up and like assassinating people and shit, like hitting them with her taser.
Teammate, what the fuck were you? Oh, God. He just zooms right underneath the balls. Like, oh yeah, teammate's going for it. Nope. I'm just gonna drive under it. Oh my god.
I was really hoping to hear more about Skull and Crossbones, but I didn't see anything. I haven't actually watched the conferences. I'm kind of just looking at like videos that have like been released, like trailers and shit. I got bumped into you.
I watched the Bethesda conference. Teammate left the match. Bethesda conference was really boring.
Yeah. Like I saw the Doom Eternal thing, but it's more gross demons and just shooting stuff. I was like, all right, I don't think you're gonna be able to convince me on that one.
Yeah.
That Borderlands character has a mech, and that looks cool. It's like you get to be Diva for a little bit.
Yeah, that looks pretty neat. That one guy that I love, the guy that can switch places. That's neat.
Mm-hmm. It's like Batman, but he's rich and techie.
The Borderlands trailer I saw was really good.
I'm excited for Borderlands. It's looking real nice. I like the traversal stuff that they've added. Bit of like parkour element, or just not like full on Assassin's Creed, but just that you can like move around a lot better.
Yeah, better movement.
Feels like it's gonna flow a lot more.
I still haven't seen any of the EA stuff, so I haven't really seen the Star Wars.
I actually was kind of okay with that Star Wars game. The combat looked pretty fun, because like you can just force pull a dude into you and stab him. You can like freeze time, or you can slow it down like a lot. So like he like these two guys were shooting lasers at him. He kind of slowed time down, and you could see the lasers hanging in the air from when he froze time, and then he like pulled on a dude and dragged him into the laser that was frozen in the air. So basically had one guy like shoot his friend, and he left. It's got that Ghostbusters caps.
Caps for XD? Frozen time, especially with like particle effects / lasers, is always really cool. Because to me, you know, they're not like, they don't feel like an object in the world. They feel more like a texture or, again, a particle effect. And it doesn't seem like something that the game like should be able to freeze. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like this has got to be really hard to freeze with the game. Just changing time in game, even though they do it all the time, like slowing it down or stopping it, is always nuts to me. Like on a technical level.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes into that, but it seems like it's hard.
But it feels it feels almost like an Uncharted game from what I saw, because everything was super linear, and they're like these set pieces laid out in front of you, as opposed to like a hack and slash wide open, just kind of go around beating up individual dudes.
I like that.
Surfing Jesus again.
I like that. What was it called? The
Force Unleashed.
Before Unleashed, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that. It felt more like each encounter with enemies kind of matters a bit more. Like if there's 3 dudes, you have to like kind of think about how you want to use your powers in conjunction and shit. And again, this is coming from someone who doesn't even like Star Wars. I just see it as dude with a laser sword and telekinesis sci-fi game.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm like hyped for it, but I am interested. It had some cool stuff. Like the locale was kind of nice. It was like a jungly area, and you got attacked by spiders and stormtroopers, and there was one of those big old robots with the 4-legged walkers.
AT-ATs.
Yeah, and he was like in a swampy area, like working his way through the swampland. It just looked kind of neat. And they were saying like combat-wise that you should be thinking more like Dark Souls, which I know is so fucking overdone that it's ridiculous. But I think like when you heal, you have to like he said when you heal, you're defenseless, kind of like drinking an Estus flask kind of thing. Which is probably not what Force Unleashed was like. You know, it just doesn't feel very hack and slashy. It feels like a more interesting combat system to me.
Force Unleashed was like hack and slash, character action, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it feels less like a Devil May Cry, more like an Uncharted, but really more like the recent God of War.
God of War is hack and slash.
Right, but it's not like you mash the same combos a lot. It's not like you're learning combos. There's like you have to attack different enemies in different ways. Kind of, we're kind of splitting hairs, which is why I'm trying to equivocate a bit and say it feels like, or it's a bit like.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to kind of get across that like each enemy has a little more weight than they normally do in a hack and slash game, I guess.
Yeah. That's like Dark Souls then, in a way, where they...
Right.
You know,
or even a henchman can be kind of a tough encounter. Although when you have like your force juice going, like you can just suck a dude in and murder him. So it's like hacking. It's a bit like that, but also with some hack and slash kind of flair, like really cool, crazy moves you can do every once in a while.
Ah, fuck.
There's like a lock on. You like lock onto the enemy you want to hit. So that also felt like God of War or Dark Souls.
Oh, I didn't expect to go straight out. Boy. Oh.
God damn, teammate, calm down. You don't need to apologize for missing stuff.
He's Jesus, though. He's super nice. Oh, the king guy killed me. Okay.
I'm not planning on like buying it day one, but I could see adding it to my Steam wish list and just checking it. Oh, I guess it's Origin.
Yeah.
That's another reason I like having everything in one place is because I can just add something to my wish list and I get like an email notification if it goes on sale. Like if Sea of Thieves is on sale right now, I wouldn't even know. Like how often am I checking the Windows Store?
Those could have wish lists too, though.
Sure. But I don't go onto those platforms like ever.
Yeah.
I have to like go in and check it out.
I literally have God Eater 3 on Humble Bundle and Steam page on my work computer where I just once a day go and refresh it.
I also when I'm eager for a game, I do there's that website, Is There Any Deal? And it shows you like it's got like the full history, like this site's historical lowest price they've sold it for. You just search up the game and it shows you all current prices and their historical lows from each store. It's also kind of just handy because it tells you all the different platforms you can buy it on.
Yeah.
I guess you're pretty amped for that God Eater, huh?
Oh shit. A little bit. Ah, shit! Oh, these guys are bumping me like crazy.
Apparently that Borderlands DLC is like fairly chunky. I think I heard the guy say it's like 10 hours. That's
What?
fucking crazy. If that's true, I might have misheard that. But he did say it's like really good and has a really good raid boss at the end. It's like a whole new location.
God dang. I didn't expect them to. Apparently it isn't on the PS3. So whatever update I got must have been a really old Borderlands update on the PS3. But it might have not been for that game either. But they said it's only for the Handsome Jack collection.
I logged in and my highest level character is only like 27, and they suggest you be at like 30, I think, before even starting it, which blows my mind because I had multiple characters that were like at the level cap back on PS3. I guess by the time I had a PC, I was like on the tail end of my Borderlands stuff, or you know, tail end of Borderlands 2, anyways, because I did.
Oh fuck. Stinger!
What probably happened is that I started playing the pre-sequel when I was on PC. Damn it.
Oh, Stinger's coming to help you. Oh.
Girly guns. So I guess Nintendo's tomorrow.
Yep. 10 o'clock my time.
I didn't see anything from Devolver Digital that I cared about.
I did watch their conference too.
That was weird.
They're the same.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's what they do. They're like a continual storyline too. So like it continued from last year's E3.
I find it a little cringy, but yeah, who cares? They put out some good games.
Yeah, it's like half cringe, half enjoyment for me. Yeah, I didn't see much. It's kind of interesting that they made a game that's like a bootleg of their games.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. I'll give them that. And it's like it's on sale right now, 1% off.
Yeah.
Oh, and that guy that said to Keanu, "You're breathtaking." He's getting a free copy of the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that great? Go, 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 go. Can't believe what I'm saying. That was a nice save.
It was. He could have did it differently. he styled it a little bit. He could just did a backflip. Oh, good. Our teammate decided to not play until right this second. At least he was ready.
Doesn't get much easier than that.
Yeah, all the rest of their stuff, I don't know. I didn't really care. There's DLC for Messenger, which looks like a fun game, but I don't think I'll ever play it.
Messenger? Which one is that?
Like the hard platformer game, Ninja Man.
Oh, Clay had a new game. The guys that did Mark of the Ninja and Shank. I really liked Mark of the Ninja.
But yeah, I haven't even seen those games.
So I'm interested in this one. They have that very distinct visual style.
What game was it?
I don't remember what it's called actually. I know it's made by Clay, and it's kind of hard to describe. Because it was like a guy goes into the bar, and you have like different options that you can do. You can like fight this one dude, and then but he fails. So he chats up the other bar patrons and gets them to help the next time. And there's also like I'm not describing it very well at all. You'd have to just see this trailer. That was nice. The Deathloop one was kind of a fun trailer to watch, but without seeing any gameplay, I don't know if I'm even gonna like that.
I don't remember Deathloop. I don't think I saw that one. I know.
That's when Barry was talking about the spy versus spy assassins.
Oh, I don't have it. Fuck. I could have had it, but I sucked.
A lot of the trailers were just cinematics. Hard to say.
Yeah, the Ghostwire one. They said it's. They didn't say it was survival horror.
Oh, okay.
They said it's different from what they normally do, which is survival horror.
Oh.
But it's still horror themed.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We don't really know what genre it is yet. So if it cause you could say that Bloodborne is horror themed, right? Like because there's grotesque shit, but I don't have boost. Thank you. So yeah, if it's... Oh, Sunbro left the party.
Fuck.
Oh. That's what I...
Yeah, if it's not like jump scares and sneaking around corners and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Party was destroyed. It could have horror elements and still be something I'm interested in. Oh, seal the deal, baby, with that hat trick. This was a good game for us.
Yeah, I don't know how horror is a little sketch for me, but we'll see. Plus that girl is adorable and all the memes of her.
Yeah, everyone's talking about her. It's hilarious.
I followed her on Twitter. She has more followers than her boss does now.
Oh my god.
But then, like, there was an article of Kotaku that was like, everyone loves this girl and whatnot, and she was on stage, and she deserved it. Like, that was their article, and I was like, there was nothing of substance in it besides like one paragraph of they had a small little interview about her idea, or like how she goes about art development and stuff like that. She helped make some of the art for Okami. And that was her first game that she ever worked on. But then it's like, oh, and then the article started to go into how people, the main thing was like, she's adorable and we need to protect her. Was like,
I think Barry literally said that.
yeah, and that is the main meme that's going around right now. I'm gonna protect her at all costs. But then, like, Kotaku's like, we need to be careful with this type of mindset. It's like, oh god. Like, it's all in good fun, Kotaku. We're not... Jesus. We all need to be careful. Oh, yes. That's how I go about my mindsets, is I think, oh man, the internet's saying we all need to protect her. Therefore, my worldview of women has changed, and now I think that they're all weak and worthless. No.
Oh my god!
Oh.
No!
Oh. Yeah, I'm mainly pumped for Nintendo tomorrow. It is gonna be 40 minutes.
Speaking of that girl, though, I saw a post on Reddit where a guy said she's like the most adorable thing ever, and then he has an alternate account for his dog on Twitter, and he had the dog's Twitter post, "Ooh, is this our new mommy?"
Oh.
Which is real weird.
Oh my god.
You get a shout out?
I guess. Hi, it's up there, Paul Sharmov. How you doing, man?
Thanks. Was that it? Was that the shout out? By saying I guess?
How goes it? Welcome.
I don't know who's here to hear the shout out. We officially shout you out.
You have been shouted.
You have been shouted out.
Oh god.
Damn it. That sucked.
Thank you for the follow, Paul. Sharmov. Sharmav? I'm fucking it up. I fucked up the...
Would you like us to call you Paul? Or Sharmov?
No! Boy, that guy was really try-harding that shot. Like, Jesus. He's like just doing this crazy... Okay, don't know which way to go.
Oh, no. Good thing he missed.
The icy guys were really trying to go for mean shots.
I bumped teammate, you hit. We're all just like, fuck, get to the ball. I'm Sun, bro.
And we're the Sun, bros. If it's only you.
He's a variety streamer. This game's not going well. We gotta change things up here.
Boy. No goal for you, Icy.
Go teammate!
It was going up probably because I was up. Oh, I didn't know Callie was it. I left. Can't win with a minute and 30 left. It's impossible to score goals within that time. These guys are really trying those trick shots. Especially Icy. He is not good. He's just flip-flopping, always going backwards. Stealing all the boost.
Goes Icy. Eating at McDonald's because Subway's pricey.
Sub to PewDiePie. No. I'm pretty. He's losing now by a lot. Last I checked.
Say, I thought he had been defeated in the sub battle. Didn't he say to like put an end to that meme?
Did he?
I don't know. I only see whatever pops up on Reddit. r/all. Oh.
They're pre-jumping. Holy shit.
I
Oh.
almost punished him for that. You got this, Con.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at their. Oh! Look at them go!
Like, I would rather PewDiePie have the record than some faceless mega corporation.
Oh yeah.
But I also don't want to see his shit in my subs.
Yeah, I don't either.
Con, you son of a bitch!
Wow.
God damn it! I had boost, I had time. Oh!
I like how the other team said sorry. They saw what happened.
Yeah.
Need to go watch tomorrow. Is that like a really deep lyric? Is that... I'm not watching today or the past. I'm only watching tomorrow.
We held on pretty well without a teammate until that bullshit.
I have a feeling, though, they would have kicked our butts, though, either way. Because I don't want this vet...
Going into overtime without a teammate would have been tough.
Also, if they would have actually tried, because they were doing a lot of trick shit.
I think I'm gonna PRB. It's that time.
Yeah, I guess so, too. Yeah, perp! Quick perb. Okay. Dude, I got another one of those Ved Ava wheels. I got a black one, and it's still gross. Like,
Yeah, they're not pleasant.
even
So
in my
thanks to-
favorite color.
Thanks to Mandan, I now know about the mud flood conspiracy theory.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, the mud flood.
Some windows, like, you can only see half of them because the bottom half goes into the basement. So therefore, the earth was flooded by a mudslide.
By mudslide. Where did the mud come from? Who knows? But the whole earth.
You could see them excavating it and moving it out. It's like, no, dude. No, come on. Really? Like, where did all the mud go? Like, where did they put it all?
That's what they made the mountains out of them.
They think they've, like, confirmed that ancient civilization died because of the mud flood too. It's like, you're just making up fanfic at this point. Just holy shit. It's like even flat earthers would laugh at you. They probably don't, but
Oh. Feel better after that pee. There wasn't much I could do about sending that ball that way. Oh, I thought it was a little bit more in. Probably could have let it the wall. I didn't have any boost. No
it sucks
boost.
when you kind of misjudge how close you are to the back wall. It can really throw you off.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna slightly go in, but
Oh, you're on your own. My famous tactic of letting the other guy bump me, just so that he can't influence you. I got in his way. We have, teammate and I have 0 points. You have 2 goals.
to be fair, they just kind of gave them to me both times.
But,
Oh, I ran out of boost.
I also saw one of the videos where the guy's like, I've got Dan's kryptonite. Like, oh goody. And it was just like one of the things that we've seen before about how, like, why you can see bubbles in the astronaut footage and you can see a string lifting this satellite up. Those are like things I've seen debunked already on another channel. Like, you think that was the silver bullet? You thought Dan was gonna be too scared to talk about that? This shit's been debunked already.
Also, like, too scared is a bit of a weird word to do, because
Yeah.
like, what do you mean I wouldn't be too scared to talk about anything. What do you... Oh no, this guy's got me. There's no way it could be anything else.
You're so sure that this is concrete proof and that Dan won't go near it because he knows it's concrete proof. So when he has a response video, like, is that going to shatter your mind? That was actually a decent hit because I was going towards the left. But it never does. They, like, squirrel their way out of it every single time.
Yeah.
It's like, are you really looking for the truth when every time someone provides contrary evidence, you just weasel your way out of it with some bullshit? It's confirmation bias is what it is. You're ignoring anything that doesn't go with your preconceived notions.
Also, there's
That's
a lot
the
of
hilarious thing. Go ahead.
there's a lot of changing the goalpost too, and
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of projection where they say you're the one with confirmation bias, which is hilarious.
yeah.
Every one of them says definitive proof. Here it is, 100% undeniable. And it's like that's what you thought was undeniable? That's so weak.
Look, I went into my bathtub and I put some shit in it, and now it's like floating, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Proof. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Okay. Gonna bounce off the goddamn.
It's having ping issues. His car sounded like a fucking helicopter.
I think there is a helicopter one. Or a tilt rotor. Try to get out of your way.
Mm-hmm. It's about time to change the Aloha banner. It's cool they gave us the VHS one like right away.
Yeah. It's not related to a media property
Yeah.
besides themselves. Yeah, the only things I saw today was a little bit of E3 stuff. I didn't even like. I did watch the Pay Money Wubby last night though.
Fucking hell, that was creepy as shit.
Oh,
I went and watched some of the real footage.
of which one? The kid or the dog?
The dog getting strangled by the python.
Oh,
That was really messed up. They are 100%, like, we don't have any actual proof, but they're 100% putting those dogs in those situations. And I hope someone, like, investigates them.
yeah. They seem like they're not in America, so I don't know what laws where they live.
At the very least, YouTube can shut that shit down.
Yeah. Oh, I touched it too.
You were so... Yeah, you really almost had that. But my god, that was disturbing. I mean, he's done disturbing shit before, but... What the fuck?
They were like terrible at acting too. Like they'd just be sitting there and they would just casually walk up.
Yeah, so bad.
If I heard a dog like screaming and screeching, I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I'd be like, I wouldn't just be like, "All right, well, let me just spend the next 30 seconds trying to park my bike." All right.
Yeah.
You
the
could-
kids are awful actors.
You could just set down the bike, and and then they'd be like, "Oh,
Like the camera shots are like predetermined. You can tell. It's like, oh, we're gonna watch her come through the alleyway and then turn, and that one was so obvious because it was like immediately looked over to where the dog was, just like instantly.
Yeah,
It's
look.
like, oh god, this is gross. What the fuck are you doing? It's the mistreatment of animals. It's the manipulation of, you know, they're probably getting like kids who are too dumb to realize that it's set up, and like, oh my god, the puppy.
yeah," or like
Or maybe,
older people.
yeah, just anyone gullible enough, or maybe like there are sickos who enjoy that shit. I guess maybe like psychopaths who actually like cruelty to animals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you know, like the some of the other shit he's done has been creepy, but I guess all of it is like voluntary. Like the ASMR girl, it like wants to do that. Obviously, there was the mommy flashing one showing her panties. Again, she was doing that. Like she apparently wanted to do that. Even the that's true. Angel, whatever that was, people. I was like, it's weird, but this is just really messed up that they're like taking small animals and putting them in that. And I hate how bad the kids are at releasing them from their prison.
Oh god,
They're
yeah.
like doing more damage. They're like, let me just shove the leg into its body.
I like how he was at the very end, his little skit that he did.
Yeah.
That was great.
I used to click off the second I knew like the video was over, but when you brought up, did you see the teaser for that? I was like, oh shit, there's stuff after his like little send off. So now I'm trying to make sure I watch all the way to the end.
Yeah, I make sure most of the time to just click through it even. Do a quick skim.
Mm-hmm.
I just do a skim of the bar though.
Mm-hmm.
Best feature they. Oh fuck.
I hate when it doesn't load.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to skim, you're trying to like preview ahead, and you don't get it.
Best feature of Pornhub too. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I really like moving thumbnails too.
Oh yeah,
Handy.
moving thumbnails is great. Pornhub's got that too. YouTube took that from Pornhub.
At first, yeah. One of the things that E3 has reminded me is how much I hate those end cards that take up the last 20 seconds of videos.
Oh yeah.
It's fine if the YouTuber plans for them and makes sure that like there's nothing, that those aren't over anything. But there's so many times today I was watching an E3 video and like information was covered up by the goddamn title cards at the end.
And that's the thing, is they chose to put those title cards there. It's not like those automatically get put on videos.
Ugh,
Oh fuck, I fucked that real bad.
infuriates me. There was they're adding like they're adding some kind of large multiplayer battle royale mode to something that I was going to talk about. I'm
Fallout.
blanking on it. Yeah. So at the end it said like a number. It's like 84 player battle or whatever the number is, but
52.
I couldn't see the fucking number. Oh, okay. Not that I give a shit because I'm never gonna play it, but it was just like, this is infuriating that I can't see information. There was another one where I couldn't see what platforms it was gonna be on.
Yeah.
God damn it! Put 20 seconds of black at the end at least, or just like your logo.
Well,
you know, something.
Or just
low effort.
don't have the cards.
Well, they want you to keep clicking on their videos. They're gonna put those.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I should have scored that. Tried to counter that. I saw it coming, teammate. I tried to counter it. You can't turn those off like you can with annotations.
You sure that turning off annotations doesn't turn them off?
Yeah, because I always have annotations off. And I like checked that again. I looked up a video on how to get rid of them, and they were like, use your ad blocker.
Ad blocker gets rid of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
You get that like, because you have that like element picker thing. You go into that tool and then you just like click on whatever you want removed. It's really nice. Damn it. We're done. Oh!
I had 8 boost. Boink.
Yeah, whatever.
Were you the one that passed that? Is that why he's saying that?
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to clear, and I obviously just didn't get as much heat on it as I wanted. 'Cause by the time I got my arc all the way up there, I was out of boost, so it was more of just a hit than a clear. Oh, I killed the goalie.
I fucked one of the guys up. I wanted to pinch that.
Lego Forza is pretty hilarious. I never would have thought
Yeah,
collaboration between those two.
I thought it was pretty. That was pretty good. People were called. Oh, go ahead.
I want to know, like, what is it that adding Lego? What are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna have like constructing cars and stuff?
Maybe.
Because like if you're just taking Forza and putting like a Lego skin on all the cars, then all right. But like if you're gonna add the Lego look to it, you could do something with that.
Yeah.
Change up the gameplay.
They had that in Lego Racers, where you could like create your own car. I loved that game back in the day.
Lego's all about building, so like if you can combine that with the racing, then you got something kind of interesting there.
It doesn't seem like they're gonna do that because like
I didn't see anything that.
just because though, like they'd have to add that kind of engine to Forza, you know, like a building engine. And
All right.
and I don't see them going through that much effort for that.
So is this just like an add-on pack for the game Forza?
That's
It's
what
not like a separate standalone game?
that's what I thought.
Because that would make sense to me. Is just like, hey, if you like Forza, here's a Lego reskin just because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too tough. You just take the, like, just reskin the tracks, some of your racing tracks. I'm sure Forza has like a jillion tracks, and reskin the cars to look like Lego cars.
Yeah.
Boom, you're done. Because I was thinking like a standalone game, and with that, I feel like you would want to like you'd actually do something with, if you're mashing them up, do something with the Lego portion.
Yeah.
No bits. I don't
What's up
believe
there?
you.
What's up there, Pixel? How you doing?
I've been burned by your lies.
Is it working? You don't have bits. It's alright. I don't have any either. I haven't watched an ad for bits in a long time. Yeah, it seemed like it was just a Forza like add-on, I think. Did I just say Forza? Oh man. Need to say that. You may I don't have very
What
much.
do you mean to say?
I usually call it Forza, but it seems like the actual hearing them say it has influenced me.
Oh god, yeah. I hope you don't watch. If you only watched ads, that'd be crazy for the number of bits you carry around. Aww. The George R.R. Martin Miyazaki game, Elden Ring, I think it was.
Oh yeah, that trailer looked really good. At least the designs of all the characters.
Yeah, yeah.
It looked a lot more fantasy, like Dark Soulsy, a lot more than just Game of Thrones. I'm wearing a fur coat. I'm a person wearing a fur coat thing.
Yeah, this is going to be a FromSoft game that has some lore written by George R.R. Martin. That I don't think he's going to have any influence on any other aspect other than just lore building.
Which is great.
Yeah, I mean that's what the guy's good at, is making lore. God damn it.
And I'm not saying that like Game of Thrones shit was bad. like
It's not what you want from a Dark Souls game. Though.
yeah, and it's what you would expect from human, you know, from humans wearing the shit. Lamau made a GC rage, like made a GC quit. Is that your? Is this your first game against a GC?
Also, that's not an accomplishment really, because like GCs quit all the time.
Yeah, that's not really. That happens all the time. Oh.
Viper is too good. Damn, we might win this game.
A boost, and I have it. Pixel, have you been watching E3? Have you been catching the?
It's one fucking guy. God damn it, we can't score. It's one dude.
Well, need to like do a.
Ah, what a bad bounce.
There we go. Shoot it over him. Great pass. Oh boy.
But again, it was only a cinematic, so hard to get excited for a game I haven't seen gameplay for yet.
Yeah, I'm just excited for the visuals so far. The character design.
And I obviously am a fan of George R. R. Martin and his stories, but you know how well it did that translate into. I've never seen him write lore for a video game before, so I don't know.
Yeah.
How well of a marriage that's gonna be. I'm sure it'll be fine though.
Maybe he'll say, no, we don't want all the lore to be in item descriptions.
Yeah.
Gonna be, we'll actually have it. Though Sekiro, you know, that's got lore in your face. I think it's got like cutscenes.
Oh, it sure does. Yeah, you're a voiced character, and there are cutscenes all over the place. And definitely has lore.
A boost.
Oh, we lose again.
No boost for me.
Shit, I'm trying to think of the other stuff. I liked the Cyberpunk trailer, but it was just a cinematic, so like that doesn't mean anything. Just like, you made a really cool 2-minute, or 2 or 3 minute long Cyberpunk trailer movie. It was like a little mini movie I watched.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Looked neat, but yeah,
Oh my god.
I want to see.
There was footage last time, and it was okay.
Yeah, no, but it's one of those things like I want to see more. Give me your big sizzle reel of
Yeah, I want to see
gameplay.
more footage.
It's coming out like next year, very soon.
Yeah, like April. I'm really surprised we didn't get some footage.
Again, had some shoot a man in the trailer. Had like some energy whip, I think.
Maybe another Wolfenstein, but I don't really give a shit about that.
Yeah. This E3 has been filled with a lot of
Yeah.
I imagine I'm going to be loving the Nintendo thing tomorrow, but
Even the things I liked were almost none of them had gameplay, which is a bummer.
Yeah. Wonder if they're companies get backlash for cinematic trailers, but companies get a lot more backlash when they show a gameplay trailer, and then that gameplay plus the visuals change. So I wonder if they're
Yeah, they've been shit on for that so many times now that they're scared of showing things. They were talking about that on Dude Soup, actually. Talking about that exact thing. It was that vampire game that was like, whatever.
What is? I don't remember that. Probably ignored it if I did see it. That was interesting having Gravini in here yesterday, and he was pumped for Stadia.
Yeah.
Considering that I have not heard anyone be pumped.
He had all of the check marks, all the boxes to check.
Yeah.
But like, you need these requirements, and you have to have some reason why you want that. You know, like playing it in another room.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would pay a subscription service to play it in another room, but you know, hey, he's excited.
I also have Steam Link now, so I can play all my PC games, I think, in the room. But I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I bought Steam Link for what, like $10? No, it was $5, but it, like with shipping, it turned out to be 10 or some shit. And then, and I was like, well, I get an HDMI cable with this, so like I'm actually
Yeah, it's like buying an HDMI cable.
like whatever. But CML 615. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Glad you like whatever you're seeing. Ooh. But yeah, the only other room that has a TV that I'd use is our living room. We have a TV in our living room just to make our living room look more like a living room. That's the only reason why we have it in there. My roommate has watched something on it like twice, and then now it's unplugged. So
The other big aspect was that he wants to play it on the go, and it's like you got to have a controller, so he's cool with carrying the controller around.
yeah,
You got to have Wi-Fi that's good enough, and it seems like he's got that covered. And then just like he'll have, I guess, that's the other thing is like there's never a time where I'm sitting in a place that has Wi-Fi. God, I got bumped. I'm never like sitting in an area for long enough that has Wi-Fi where I've got time to kill. Like usually either I'm running errands, like I'm doing something, or I'd go home and play.
yeah.
I'm not playing on mobile in other places. But if you've got that time and you're willing to bring the controller with you to that mobile area, and it's got good Wi-Fi, it's very weird. There's so many niche boxes you have to check, and he's just like, he likes new tech and gimmicky shit.
Yeah.
So we found the perfect Stadia user.
For me though, like the new tech thing, I love new tech, but I like to have physical new tech. This is literally like, I can see it on my bank statement, and I'll have a new like software thing downloaded. Like, you can have that Chrome thing, but you can literally just buy that Chrome thing and not get the service, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I like new tech when it has an application in my life.
yeah, like
even if it was just the Chrome software, like it's cool. Like if now I get something out of it, but I would get zero out of that.
my new headphones, I love them. They're great.
Oh,
but
good save.
they have an application in my life. I needed water sweat-proof headphones, and I didn't want to. I was like, I could not have a cord flop around on me. That'd be cool. And then they're completely wireless. Like the fucking case charges them. It's
Nice.
The case has a battery in it and can be charged, and then you stick
That's
the headphones into it. They charge the headphones.
They can charge on the go even when you're not near a port. That's really cool.
Yeah, and it's good that they have a case because they're so small. Make them a little bulkier. Doubles as a fucking internal battery. Great.
I use wireless headphones at work, but I don't want them. I don't want to buy like an expensive set and have them get fucked up.
Yeah.
So I have like this $40 pair from Best Buy that does everything I need, and it broke after like a year and a half. But for $40, I'm not complaining. After all the abuse I put it through. They don't say sweat-proof and waterproof, but they've held up in the rain.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with them.
And these are.
And then I have like over-the-ear wire, the Bose that I bought, or that I got for Christmas, for like when I'm actually on the go and I want a nice set of wireless headphones.
Apparently the Bose wireless earbuds, like the kind that I have, they're really good sound quality, like probably the best out of the whole earbud market, wireless earbud. But they were $140 more.
Jesus.
And they had like worse user input. Like in order to, like how I control mine, my right ear has one big button on it, and you can like tell it what that big button does in the software.
That's nice.
I think, or it just has all the functionality there. I'm not 100%, but there's not.
Fuck.
There's not much function. Like there's, if you click it once, it pauses. If you do a double click really fast, it will pipe the outside sound inside.
Well, that's good.
You can hear shit.
That's a cool feature.
But if then the other headphone has an up and down that you can use to change volume, and I think there's other shit you can do, probably like change songs with it, but I don't. I'm watching videos, not listening to music. So it's like really good, functional. It was great purchase.
I settled on the Bose over-the-ear headphones, but I was very close to getting the Sennheisers. But it ended up being user input was the reason I chose the Bose. Because the Sennheisers also had that feature where you can pump in outside sound, and you just do it by you just hold your hand over the right ear. You just put your hand up to it, and suddenly you can hear pretty much everything that's happening around you, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it was all swipe gestures. Like the right ear had like a touchpad in it, and so like when you wanted to swipe to the next track, you literally just swipe forward. And I was like, that's really neat. And when you want to play and pause, you just tap it once, skip to the next track. You just tap the whole right ear twice to skip the track, kind of thing. But when I was playing with it in the store with the demo one, I wanted to turn the volume up, and to do that you have to swipe up, but that only raised the volume by like 5 or 10%. So when I wanted to raise the volume by a lot, you have to swipe like 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of sucks. It's on the on the Bose, it's so easy to just mash the button 3 or 4 times instead of swiping my entire finger all the way up multiple times. So I ended up going with the Bose. I'm really happy with them. They sound great.
The old Samsung ones had swipe, but now they just have the new ones just have a 1-button touch, and you have to. It only has one thing you can do with it. and you set what that one thing is.
Hmm.
So that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I didn't get those, obviously. It's weird that they would make a touchpad and then they're like, yeah, but there's no swipe gestures at all. They might have figured that the new ones, they had like a smaller pad than the old ones. They're like, oh, they won't be able to swipe or it's not registered very well. But
Yeah, those wireless in-ear headphones, it's a really interesting market that has sprung up since the Apple ones.
yeah, and they're real nice too. They have a really good application.
I don't think I'll ever get one, not anytime soon.
Yeah,
I just really like the over-the-ear better.
yeah, it's over the ear sucks though for working out.
Right, yeah, like I have in-ear wireless for my work ones, but those have like a wire between them.
Yeah,
So they're not
yeah.
completely wireless. Because again, I don't want something expensive that might get fucked up at work.
Fuck. Get it far enough over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the inline controls on them because I can push it even when I have my gloves on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! I didn't know you were back. I thought we were doomed.
Oh. Damn. Oof.
Oh. Watch out. Teammate couldn't hear me say watch out.
I saw it happening.
So, if you are a radiation worker, the like expected allowed limit of radiation you get is like 50,000 microsieverts or something like that. I don't remember what the unit. I don't know how to say the unit right, but I think that's what the guy in the video said. Is 50,000 is what you get in a year, which is like, you know, a couple of chest X-rays or whatever.
Yeah, flying in a plane or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So, astronauts in like a 6-month period on the ISS can get like 60,000. But what's crazy is that a smoker will get 120,000 in a year, roughly. It depends on how much you smoke and shit, but it's pretty crazy that you expose yourself to more radiation by smoking than you do being on the ISS.
What kind? What? Like, oh shit.
He said there's like trace amounts. I think he said like polonium
Huh.
in there, which is crazy. It's like it's bad enough that you're fucking tar and breathing in all that toxic shit, but it's also exposing you to radiation. What the fuck?
What? I wonder when, like, is it the, like, it's so tough. Like, is it getting into your lungs, or is it just like whisking off into the air?
He did say in your lungs. He said he said specifically that but more than what an astronaut gets is a smoker's lungs, which is exposed to 120,000 microsieverts or whatever he said it was. It was double like what astronauts get in 6 months on the ISS. Oh, we got one.
Oh, yay! Any Polaris wheels, oh boy. Radiation's nuts, especially the different kinds of radiation and whatnot. Like alpha, beta, gamma.
And there's like specific isotopes and shit, so that are like almost like a fingerprint.
Yeah.
Like after Chernobyl had gone off, the Soviet Union was trying to keep it under wraps and hiding it, but there was a reactor in like Sweden, and this civilian that worked at the reactor walked in one day, and he just happened to go into the they have like checkers. They have like machines that check if you've got radiation, and you scan yourself on the way out to see like, hey, did I get exposed to something before I leave this, leave the building? Am I irradiated? But I guess the guy just happened to check himself when he first got into work that day instead of like leaving, and noticed that he was radioactive or had some some trace amounts of, and they were able to track it down, and they knew specifically that it came from reactor 4 from Chernobyl because of like its isotope signature. And that's when, oh god, I was trying to shoot around like that. The Soviets were put on like the world stage after that, like, because now they had the evidence and people were now looking for evidence, so the Soviets couldn't hide it anymore because that one random dude checked him. So, I mean, somebody would have found it eventually, but it's kind of crazy to think about that they could track it like that. They knew exactly where it came from. I like the animation on the hoverboard. It's kind of like bopping left and right a little bit.
Stargate had tracing radioactive isotopes in some of their plot, or a few of their episodes. Stargate's got a lot of science shit in it. It's great. Great show.
Sounds like it.
That's why I liked it a lot, is because a lot of their stuff was based in scientific theory rather than just making fun, like making shit up. But Don, how you doing?
Just throwing out science-sounding words.
Yeah. Let's get the mega laser. Jump high enough to do a ground binge. But
I can't stand it because they're like, it feels like sometimes they're scared to use real science or to like actually try to explain anything because people give them shit for it. Like, oh, I got really bored when they were trying to give me a science lesson.
oh, I hate it when people say that.
They said that about Interstellars. Like, it was pretty good. There were some times where it got a little overly sciencey. I was like, are you kidding me? What the fuck? Those were like major plot points. It wasn't like they just sat down and started discussing like a science paper. They had to explain to you the time dilation because it was a huge deal.
Yeah.
They weren't just like, oh, isn't this a neat scientific phenomenon? They like did something with it. They had him grow older than his own daughter, and it like impacted the direction of the story and the emotional core of it.
That's an American audience for you though, man. Fucking idiots. Like, I know I don't like to pay attention to a lot of stories, but it really depends. But man, you feed me some science intellectual shit, dude, I'm all over it.
I've been eating that up with Chernobyl, obviously. Like, the final episode is just the trial of like, why did this shit go wrong? and it's a lot of let me explain nuclear fission to fucking a layman, because it makes sense because they're in a courtroom, so they have to explain it to like the jury and the judge, like what the fuck is going on. So they have to break it down, and conversely, they're breaking it down for the audience too, and it's just really interesting. It's like a good 30 minutes of just explaining all the shit that went wrong at Chernobyl.
Oh, I fucking finger slipped off the control stick.
Chilling out of town for the 3rd week in a row. This is getting real old.
I thought you got back. Gone. You? Did you have to leave again? Is it for like real emergency work stuff, or is it just kind of like a slow business trip? Because like at my work, if there's a business trip, a lot of times it's like emergency, customer has an issue, you need to go on site and deal with it. I don't, thank God.
So a lot of really good science shit in The Martian. That's why I love the book so much, because it's real science. Same thing with the movie. So he's like explaining how to make rocket fuel out of water. There's like some programming shit in there as well. And it's just a fun movie.
Oop.
I don't know why that guy was trying to catch it.
Come back for the weekends, it seems, thus.
What are you doing, Zach? You're the last one back and you're halfway down the field. You don't have time to catch it. You gotta hit that shit.
It's gotta suck, Don. Do you have, like, a family? Because that makes it even worse.
Yeah, families always make things worse.
Yeah. They always bug you, like, why are you out of town? And you're like, fuck off. I can see you if I want.
Some peace from you assholes. It's been real nice not having Elijah and Olivia. Just some peace and quiet. Oh, I could have stolen that.
Skrilla just giving me compliments there. Skrilla was the one demoing a whole bunch a couple matches ago.
It's only supposed to be here for a week. No, I don't have a family, but it's really getting in the way of other things in my personal life. Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's still
yeah, for
annoying
sure.
even if you don't have a family.
Any time away from my house sucks.
Yeah, my house is my family. My room, my battle station, is my waifu.
All of this is great.
Time spent away from my battle station.
You want to remove me from this? Fuck you. Can't really, like, have all your shit. You can't just, like, go downstairs and, like... Did you leave some, bro, or did you die?
I'm still here. There it goes. Yeah, you got your own bathroom, your own bed, your computer, your music's all right there, all your games.
And plus it's just cozy to be all in all your shit, too. You see it? Like, this is mine. This is where I'm safe.
So we have to drag it into their goal and hold it for like 2 seconds or something?
Yeah.
Now, do we like fire off? Oh, there's a 7-second countdown.
Yeah,
Do we like fire the laser with the button?
I assume so, yeah. I replay this match. Well, I left the party. What?
I've heard Evga's really good about giving you shit when you send it back. Oh, teammate. No,
What?
no one's leaving.
The fuck?
Oh, the ball floats. That's cool. Guess we gotta wait for the cooldown and then like activate our laser.
Oh,
Whoa!
this worked. No. We're going this way, son.
So it's kind of like having magnet, I guess, in Rumble.
The ball just slows down like fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like it's the magnet from Rumble, basically. It behaves a little differently.
Yeah.
Shorter cooldown too. Oh, we gotta get in there and like knock it out. Whoa, our goal is sealed off too. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, those are the zones we have to get it into. Those are the containment zones right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very difficult, and it's got to be in there for 2 seconds. Jesus. Oh, oh, hell yeah! Sabretooth getting credit.
I was in there too. Like my guys said back, I haven't been home to receive it. Oh, the shipping facility wouldn't hold it for you? Oh, dude.
Oh, fuck, that sucks.
That's stupid. But
Oh, that was easy. Didn't even touch it. Sabretooth doing everything.
our AI has 2 goals.
They hit it. It feels like it gets sucked in a little bit when it's in that spot. It doesn't just help you out a little bit. So if it gets into that zone, you gotta like really go in there and clear it yourself.
I like how dark this level is too.
It's really nice. Yeah, this is a great map for them to pick. This is a cool map. Sabretooth! Oh, you saved it. Nice. Did I see it? Did the containment field like disappear for a bit there?
Yep.
Oh, I had my laser. I crossed the stream. This is kind of weird.
Have you got a chance to use your Elgato yet? Wait, you bought an Elgato, right? I love that. Still love that picture of Shaggy with his head upside down, but his face is right side up.
Oh, they're fucked.
I
was trying to get some credit.
When you have to come back home on the weekends. Has it been working for you? Is it good? Have you been streaming? Am I even subbed to you? Or following?
I like this little vortex animation in the center here. That's cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. Sabretooth! Oh, dude.
I guess, oh god. Oh my god. God. This is so weird. No one's having fun on Orange Team. Alright, we can do that again. Sabretooth! 3 foot per second? Excuse me?
Is that what it said for his goal speed?
Yeah, it said 3 feet per second.
Oh my god, do we have a new lowest goal? Holy shit.
By an AI, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's great you've been streaming over the weekend. That's cool, man. You've got a bajillion followers, dude.
You gotta party me up.
1 second. Hundreds of followers. More than me.
Guess it'd be nice if you had a PO box. There are a couple times where I'm like, man, it'd be nice to have one. There are times where I can see that being useful.
Oh, the song's great. Ooh, boy.
Oh, you can't play a local game of whatever they're calling that, the ghost hunt?
That's lame.
I'm probably at it later.
I can almost get a 150 thing from the shop. Almost.
I haven't checked mine. So if it takes about one night of play to get 150, then 300 isn't so bad.
Yeah. So we gain many levels a night. It's it's Zach again. He was in our regular match.
Yeah.
He's following us. You're following me.
I like that it floats a little bit off the ground right on kickoff there. Very spooky.
Yeah, it's
It was a great idea to change it to 7 seconds instead of 10
this is
on the cooldown.
yeah. Look at that. Look at that steel. Drive it in, you barely touch it. I like how it's spinning too. It starts. Also, I just noticed. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It changes colors too. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. Yeah, the containment field like breaks for a half second if you're unsuccessful.
Yeah.
It like goes away for a bit.
Seems like other people don't know how to play this game.
Oh, you're excited about FF7?
I am too. I didn't see the new trailer yet, but it looks great. Oh, we can't defend this. Just kidding. Yeah, drive it in. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
And now we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Now we're playing the game.
Now they're competitive. They had to get their bearings correct. Oh, fuck.
Ah, damn. I just come in with my laser.
Ah! Oh, there's a double. There's a double. There's... Yeah!
Oh, I gotta save for that. It's interesting because it's not like the magnet where you have to like think. You just drive, and it just kind of hovers
Oh!
where it wants to. You're not like bumping into it to try to control it or anything.
Yeah. Oh, we're dead. I got bumped. This is the first time we've been scored on. I think. You pre-ordered the first class edition. You never ever...
I think we can all be forgiven for 1 or 2 pre-orders now and then.
Yeah.
As a general rule, you know, we shouldn't be pre-ordering, but I pre-ordered Monster Hunter and I don't regret that one bit. So I got that cool samurai layered armor. You fucked it.
I think he's mainly saying for the special edition, though.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I also pre-ordered the special edition for Monster Hunter to get that samurai layered armor. But I see.
I don't mind pre-ordering. If it's a game I know I'm gonna like, I get it.
Oh, you got an action figure. Oh, so you got like...
The fuck? I used my power. Why didn't it do anything?
I guess the suction from the vortex is stronger than...
Well, no, I didn't even like get a little tether. Didn't do anything. And the bike. I like the bike.
Yeah, I've never ordered a special edition that had a figurine or anything crazy like that.
I have the dude, the Assassin's Creed 3 man action figure from, well, it's not really, it's a figurine than an action figure.
I wouldn't mind a Hollow Knight figurine. Ooh, I wonder if... I'm probably gonna pre-order Silk Song. I don't see any way that game could disappoint me in the trailer. Oh, Zach was waiting on it.
I got
Yeah.
I had the Halo Reach one as well. That came with like a diorama.
Yeah, I don't think I got my tether until after it broke out of the containment field. Just then. Mega Big Boys edition. So you're like super excited. No, no, no!
Fuck. Play Arts Kai. They're pretty good, aren't they? I've heard their name. That Zach guy's doing all the work over there now. I don't know the meta here. I don't know.
Yeah, now we have to actually try because putting up a fight. Oh.
Oh.
That's so unpredictable. Yeah.
Oh no. You drive it in. No! It had just enough momentum.
Yeah, the vortex wasn't strong enough on that one.
Sick.
Wow, wow. We're getting our first salty.
We're getting salt. Guys in his
Game mode that just came out.
I can't believe they fucked this. Ah, don't they know the meta? Didn't they watch the YouTube tutorials?
That hovering, that throws me off a little bit on my approach.
boy.
I guess the containment field just destroys the beam, so that you can't just suction it right out. You gotta actually go get it.
I think probably 3 of their 4 goals I could have saved, but I got bumped by somebody.
Oh,
Gotta really blast it. Blast it! Jump over him. Keep going.
oh,
Yeah!
oh! With 1 second. Let the salt flow.
It's a nice shot. That's a thanks.
It will give you power immediately. And it's going to be off the ground too, so how quickly did... Oh, there it goes.
So it slams.
Just going to play a little defense here.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Heather was too strong. We're all fighting.
Yeah!
That's fine. No!
No! I came in with mine so that we are double overpowered his. You really gotta listen to the audio cues. Uh-oh. No. Oh, Zach again with 5 goals.
Zach can do it.
1,000 points. What a game.
2 goals, 2 assists, 3 saves, 4 shots on goal. Yeah, we have not beat 18 Erg yet.
We've only fought him like twice though. We got disconnected that one time.
Yeah. It's
We didn't get to finish that fight.
we got to think of how to approach it better. I think
We were doing okay.
I think tank is good. We just need to like learn to position better with tank. Or I'm tank at least. You're not.
I mean, a third person would also help.
Yeah, more people would help. Less aggro on me.
Hmm.
Ghostbuster wheels.
I might go for the golden egg, actually. I got 157.
I like how the ET wheels, when they come in, it like loads the texture. It just looks like a shitty, like YouTube video that's in like 140p, upping its res.
I got a black market animated decal. Shit.
Damn. What'd you get? Good one?
Torah. You can see it. It's like,
Tiger stripe carpet.
yeah. Maybe there's a better color scheme.
Oh. What is my guess for a Smash character? I don't have a guess. I don't. I don't know. I have no idea what Nintendo's gonna do and what's in their head. Like not even like saying that like, oh, I can't read their thoughts. What do you think, I'm an idiot? It's like, no, I just at this point my hands are up in the air going. You surprised me, Nintendo. Everyone's thinking Microsoft character. Everyone's thinking. You're thinking Travis touchdown. Wow, that's an interesting.
I could see that.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't mind that addition as well.
That could be fun, yeah.
A lot of people, everyone's saying Master Chief or Steve Minecraft or Banjo-Kazooie. It's gotta be. It's Nintendo. It's in Microsoft. They're all friends now.
Yeah, they're doing their friendly backdoor dealings lately.
Like, I don't know.
Would surprise me, but
Everyone's got the pizza box out and they're drawing lines to shit and angles and like circling numbers and then saying
that's
like,
gonna be our new thing.
yeah.
I love that. That pizza box video had me dying.
They're like, no, it's Microsoft. Look here's the evidence. You're like,
I kept waffling back and forth on like, is this guy just trolling? Like, is he just having a fun time? Just fucking around?
nope, he's actually insane.
You gotta check out this flip flappers.
Yeah, Flip Flappers might be shit, but I don't know. It's Magical Girl, so.
Yeah, here's the transformation scene where she appears to be nude. She grows giant butterfly wings and
Bobs, but they're like a rainbow texture over them. Yeah.
pure barrier.
Mario's the day of Suda and Smash. What? There's other stuff too.
Did Rockstar do anything? I've been wanting to hear about Red Dead on PC.
I have not heard anything. But I don't know.
Me neither.
I only know like 70% of what has been shown.
This fight scene here kind of reminds me of like a Kill la Kill, like over exaggeration, crazy fight scene kind of thing going on.
I'll take it. I love that.
And also like the same kind of fan service he is Kill la Kill.
There was also the Ubisoft game that they say is like it's like Zelda but with Greek mythology. That one sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Rockstar only said that recently that there is no negative to Red Dead 2 being on PC.
I remember that.
Well, I could have gotten in front of the crowd and said that. What is there no? What would be the negative? Oh man, we're gonna get more sales. It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
People are gonna double dip. Oh man. Or it may have been Take-Two. Either way. They for Persona 5 R, people have been really wanting that to come to the Switch. And Persona in general, Persona 5, they want to come to the Switch, and it's a game that the Switch could handle easily. But recently, they have said there is currently no plans to port Persona 5 R to other systems. So that's currently not a thing. He's
I could
fucking.
do a JoJo pose in the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking joke that Shenmue 3 is now Epic Store exclusive. Shenmue is Epic Store exclusive. Oh boy. Ooh, boy.
Someone says it reminds them of Hyperdimension Neptunia.
The show does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Hyperdimension Neptunia.
That's why I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, it's really shitty to do that to your backers.
They're denying all refunds.
Inside Gaming is E3 is in trouble. Probably going to be about how like it's going to be easier to just do shit over the internet. Like why keep coming to this conference in like a physical location?
Yeah, I mean the gamers love it, right? The gamers love to play it. But
Yeah, the gamers that go there.
But like Devolver Digital, they in their conference at the end, they kind of seem to hint at doing their own directs like Nintendo does instead of going to E3.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. The denying refunds though, I disagree with to an extent. There is a little bit of a part of me though that says that like you are pre-ordering the product, whatever store you get it from. Like internet store doesn't necessarily matter that much in terms of the pre-order or the but if they switched, if they said, oh yeah, we're coming to Steam, and then they switched it to Epic, then I'd be like, oh yeah, no, fuck them. But if they never specified it,
if you pre-order under the assumption that you'll get it on Steam because that's what they say is like it's going to be available on Steam, and then they're like, actually, you're going to have to wait 6 months to get it on Steam, and they're like, well, fuck that, it's not what I signed up for. I can see why they're mad.
yeah, it shouldn't matter, but they said it was gonna be on Steam. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily matter that much because it's like you're pre-ordering a product. You're not like if they don't announce the store it's gonna be on at all, then you are pre-ordering the product exclusively without pre-ordering the what store it's gonna be on.
Don't pre-order a product if they don't tell you what store it's going to be on. But now it's almost like just don't pre-order anything until it's actually out,
Yeah.
and then you know it's on Steam.
Yeah.
Because like at any point, a company might just jerk it off over to exclusively on Epic, especially if they need the extra cash that they can throw their way.
Yeah. They said explicitly that it would be on with the Steam key, but that you're gonna get Epic keys. Yeah,
that's real shitty.
Yeah, that's
Just saying
shitty.
you're getting Epic keys. It should be like we'll give you your Steam key. Honestly, they should give you both. They should say if you want to play it now, we'll give you an Epic key, and we'll also give you a Steam key when that hits in 6 months to a year.
Or
if they wanted to treat their backers right.
Yeah, or give them a choice. But the thing is like if they say it's gonna be on Steam, they shouldn't make it Epic Store exclusive for a limited time. You know what I mean? It should be.
Yeah, that's a shitty thing to do.
If it's gonna come out, it should either be simultaneous,
Mm-hmm.
or Steam only. You know what they promised. But a delay is shitty. Promising Steam is shitty and then not fulfilling it.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
That's some bullshit.
That car looks slick. Thanks, Yuri. How you doing? It's my car. I like it. I customized it myself. I really wish I could have a black and white car to match my wheels. Oh well. This one looks like it's now going to be full Epic Store. And we'll probably remove the Steam page.
That's really fucked up.
That's rough.
You definitely need to be giving refunds.
Yeah, that should be refunds. God, I wonder if they can do a lawsuit for that. You know what I mean? Because if you,
I would say it's at least worth considering.
because like, if you're gonna tell your backers that it's gonna be one thing, it's something as easy as store, right? This isn't like technology limitations. This isn't like staff limitations or time constraints or anything. This is literally, it cannot, like, they just chose which one to port it to, basically. Which one to sell it on, and maybe some achievement shit.
Was that a Kickstarter? Yeah, an official Kickstarter update. So, I mean, how much protection do you get when it's Kickstarter? Because it's like, we're allowed to change shit if we want to. That's kind of why I don't kickstart anything.
But give refunds too? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But even if
that'd be the right thing to do, but as far as like a lawsuit, I don't know if there's any protection there.
I don't know either. Even if a class action lawsuit takes forever though, it would set precedents.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be interesting to get one going to see how the court fares today. Now people are just gonna not trust Deep Silver. Yeah.
I've as we've said before, we've gone over this a bunch, but like I like the idea of another store offering competition to Steam, but I cannot stand exclusivity deals. Like, it's not competition if it's exclusive. That just sucks. That sucks for the user.
Yeah.
Competition is good. Exclusivity is not.
Wishful thinking. Well, I'm not saying like. I'm not saying I am hopeful for one way or the other, but literally it will set precedents either way, and that's all I want out of it. Like, because one of the I'm in like the thing of going, I don't know if it's gonna be if it's like gonna be a legal thing or not. So like, if they set precedent either way, then they can at least, you know, at least we'll have like, it'll either prevent the companies from continuing to do it, or we'll be like, well, it's what we can expect from now on.
And to be fair, Don, like, Steam doesn't need to be taking 30% anymore. So, you know, they could really fuck over Epic if they lowered that price. They could be a little friendlier to the publishers. But yeah, at the end of the day, all this exclusivity bullshit hurts gamers.
Yeah, and yeah, Steam, the longer Steam doesn't lower their cut, the more it's becoming Steam's fault, you know what I mean?
Well, right now everyone's still on their side. Everyone still hates Epic. No one's putting pressure on Steam to lower their 30%.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know, they don't need to right now. Unless Epic actually starts taking a chunk of their profits, like until the point where Epic is taking more than, you know, they're making enough with that 30% that they probably don't care about Epic's cut right now. But I'm sure they're worried about it, and it's like on the horizon kind of thing. They're probably hoping Epic burns themselves out by spending all this money on exclusivity deals, and people hate them.
Yeah.
For it.
Precedent still allows for judicial activism. It doesn't make the bar. Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't like create laws. You know what I mean? But like, it will deter people from doing one way or the other, right? It will.
Yeah, if they know that in the future they could get class action lawsuit against them for behaving in that way, they know if there's a precedent set, they might be less willing to do that.
Yeah, it's more influence than anything else. So if they lower the cut, how long before Valve needs to cut down the services we have? Probably not. I mean, they probably still make money. That's like, Epic has the cut, but they're not going to make a cut where they're losing money, especially for like a long-term thing that is a store.
We're not talking about deterring Epic. We're talking about deterring publishers from making deals with Epic.
Yeah. And
Epic's got the bank account to fight shit, but
a lot of companies, especially a lot of those companies, will get deterred, especially if, like, they don't want to go through the effort in fighting it too. That's a big deterrent. Even if they think they're gonna win or whatever, they don't want to spend the money to even fight it.
And yeah, Epic does have a long way to go before they're comparable with Steam. As far as I know, it's like you can buy a game and you can play a game, but it's missing a lot of the other nice things that Steam has.
Epic may have the bank, but the more devs leave publishers, more change.
That's not the way it's trending right now, though. It's trending more in the direction of Epic right now.
Yeah.
More people are jumping on board the Epic train at the moment.
And I don't know how many devs are gonna leave publishers for these sort of things, because, like, they want their jobs. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, they're gonna get a paycheck and they're gonna work in these games that they like. If the company I worked for decided to do these things, I wouldn't leave my job. Like, that is a huge stance to take. This isn't like I'm not gonna buy a $60 game. This is like, I no longer want to get my $60K a year paycheck and potentially risk getting less at another job. Like, that's
why we need to make sure gamers don't get mad at devs, because they are not the ones making those decisions.
Yeah.
There was the Borderlands guy, Randy Pitchford, was like, it wasn't my choice to do the exclusivity first on Epic, but now that you guys are being assholes about it, I'm glad. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You fucking psycho.
AAA publishing is going to see a good change in the next 10 years. Yeah, I think there are trends happening. And
yeah, you got cloud gaming and like streaming gaming type stuff. It's certainly AAA gaming is going to change. I don't think anyone could argue that.
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting to see what's gonna happen.
It's changed a lot in the last 10 years too. I mean, just the market it's gonna change.
This is one of those things, though. It's like, this is like a big change that's like for the worse, that people aren't liking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, Stadia is super mixed, and Epic Store is super negative.
Mm-hmm.
Stadia seems to be more negative than positive, but like, so these are changes that now people are like, I don't like this. Like, the Steam Store was great. At first people were like, I don't want to have to download this launcher for like this one game. But this isn't like a mass exodus to another platform. This was just like a slow creep up. And people were like, oh, actually, this is great. I love this.
Yeah, we've been talking about data caps lately, past couple days. We found the Stadia user who doesn't have data caps and actually wants to stream games.
I hit my data caps, Dawn. It's so easy. 2 roommates, they watch videos constantly, and then I stream. Though my streaming isn't... Thinking about it, my overall streaming is... Plus, when I'm not streaming, I watch 480p video. This isn't actually contributing that much to the stuff.
Hey, you mentioned a Ubisoft game that... had something.
Yeah, it was like Zelda, but with like Greek mythology.
The gods and monsters. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't know that was Ubisoft because I saw the trailer. Okay, yeah, it is Ubisoft. We didn't really see anything though. Just kind of like the location, kind of nice looking.
I just read a headline, so it's one of those things I need to watch again.
I could be interested, but I need to see some gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. Epic seems to have the same problems as Origin. A little bit.
What are the problems that Epic has right now? Their problem is their reputation. People are mad at them from doing exclusive deals. Origin doesn't have that problem.
But like
No one's mad at
features.
Origin. Oh, features. Okay.
I would assume features, because I think the Origin doesn't have as much features. Plus the Epic Store is there's just some really dumb shit that happens. You don't have, there's no cart.
That's insane.
And if you buy too many games within a certain amount of time, they flag your account for fraudulent activity and you can't buy any more games from them for a while.
Oh my god.
This one guy I know bought 5 games from them in a row, and then he could no longer do anything on his account because it got flagged.
Oh my god.
How goddamn stupid.
You guys should have gotten your shit in order before you started doing all this exclusivity stuff.
Yeah, and even if you don't have, like, cloud saves right away, right? They're probably not the hardest to add, considering you just need some server space, which they got it. They got their Fortnite servers. And, but, like, they just, I don't know.
So Origin does have exclusives, but it's because like they make they publish those games. Like no one. It's the same thing with Uplay, and it's not really like something that people bitch about. People are bitching right now because Epic is taking other people's games and making them exclusive, where we just kind of expect now. Hey, no one was happy at first. It was like, ugh, if I want an EA game, I have to go through Origin.
Yeah,
It's the fact that Epic is taking games that they didn't publish. They're just like, ooh, let's throw some money at this dev and get them to make it exclusive now.
Yeah, and changing promises in the process.
Epic is getting way more hate than Origin. I don't really hear anybody bitch about Origin. I hear bitching about Uplay being shitty, but it's gotten better over time.
It's just, yeah, it's a slight groan for those platforms.
Right.
But for Epic, it's an uproar. It's
just like it's just someone with a bunch of cash coming in and fucking with our ecosystem.
Yeah.
Compared to, you have to at least give it to Ubisoft and EA. Like they publish a lot of games. So
like
we may not like it, but at least you can understand them wanting their own little ecosystem.
Yeah, well, but yeah, both of the platforms aren't the best. We use them because we have, yeah, for sure. But like,
but you were comparing them with Epic, and it's like Epic and Origin are
they're kind of
quite the same.
Yeah, they're kind of on two different levels here. It's a slight groan for those platforms. Like, I'm gonna have to play Anthem on Origin. Whatever. The other one's like, oh, fuck you. You're taking away our video games and putting them on somewhere else we don't want them. And then, like, Elite, like, Battle.net, they have a launcher, right? Like, the Elite Dangerous? Elite Dangerous has its own launcher. Sure, it's available in the Steam store, but the Steam...
I don't really care about that one because it launches when I click it on Steam.
Yeah, but, like, I don't even have it on the Steam store. I had to, like, go into Steam... I just downloaded the separate launcher because it was before it was even on Steam, and I just downloaded it. Like I just use it from there for one game.
And it sucks not having like my friends' stuff through those other platforms and whatnot, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure they have like cloud storage and a cart in their store, so they're not nearly as bad as Epic right now. Like I play Witcher 3 through the Galaxy launcher, and it's like I don't like having the other launcher, but it works. It has cloud saves. It launches when I click on the program, and that's it. It's not really affecting me that much. But Epic is like, we're gonna wrestle games away from other people and force you to go through our shitty store.
Yeah. It's not.
Okay, you've got another game to play.
Yeah, I gotta switch games.
I'll let you get to it.
All right, Summer.
See you later.
See you tomorrow.
Goodbye, chat.
Okay, I'm gonna BRB.